Sanchez here with the Ghost Clash 2 Prep Week 11. This has been a phenomenal journey with you guys. Thank you guys again so much for all the support that you guys have given me throughout this prep. Honestly, this has been so much fun to do, edit, film, everything that I've been doing for YouTube, for Instagram, everything. It's been extremely fun becoming a creator for you guys. And it's been extremely rewarding, and I can't lie about that. I started this YouTube with a knee sleeve review. That video blew up. I didn't post for weeks because honestly I didn't really know what I was going to film or honestly even post for you guys. But with that video doing so well and a lot of my other videos doing incredibly well, on top of that, I wanted to produce more because it seems like you guys have been really interested, and it's been a lot of fun, I'll be completely honest. So I won't necessarily say that this is the last video, but this will probably be the last actual training vlog of this series. Up next, you guys will probably see once a week uploads still, maybe once every 2 weeks, basically doing some training. Right after the Ghost Clash 2, I'll actually be getting ready for a strongman show in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I believe it'll be in June. And then after that strongman show in June, I'll be getting ready to prepare for the American Pro 2 in October. So this year's pretty much already booked up and scheduled. I definitely don't have time for any other competitions, so those are what I'm prepping for. Kind of like I've described before in the past, strongman is kind of that middle way for me to kind of get a change of scenery while I'm in between preps, as well as stay conditioned and cardioed and, you know, all that exercise stuff that comes along with that. And so again, I just want to say thank you guys again so much for all the support you've given me leading up to this prep on Instagram and on YouTube. It's meant the world to me, and I'm very excited to step on the platform in about 10 days. Yeah, it has flown, let me tell you. You know, coming into the prep, looking back on it, you know, I got to squat at like Spartan Barbell in San Jose, California. I've hit some incredible PRs. I remember when I first started prep, I was doing like 4 sets of 5 at like 660, and it was just absolute smoke show. Smoke show in terms of like I was just smoked. Looking back on it, thinking about how much strength I've put on and how much time and effort and dedication I've put into this actual prep, definitely goes unmatched. I've never prepared for a meet like this. This is my 9th meet or 10th meet, I believe. But this has definitely been the most dedication that I've put into a meet prep, and I'm extremely excited to put on a show at the Ghost Clash. So we started off the week with some bench press. It was my first time training in the new Spartan Strength Systems facility here in Colorado Springs. Energy was super high. It was an incredible time. I'm extremely in love with the new place. And moving forward in my strength career, or however long I decide to endure this hobby, I'm very excited to be an athlete there and train there. Colorado Springs is a booming place for strength athletes, and this is the exact facility that was necessary here. So check them out on Instagram, Spartan Strength Systems. They also handle my programming, they handle my nutrition, and they also provide my facility where I train at when I'm not training in my basement. So this week I hit bench press, and I hit my last heavy squat. All in all, solid week. I decided to kind of cut this video early just because I don't really feel like it's necessary to show you guys all the accessory and back down working sets I'll be doing for the rest of the days leading up to the Ghost. As far as nutrition goes, I haven't changed much yet. It's only Wednesday as I'm filming this. Monday and Tuesday, I had about 3,500 to 4,000 calories on Monday and Tuesday leading up to my last heavy squat. Leading up to it today, it's currently 7 p.m. as I'm filming this, and I'm sitting at about 23 right now, 2,300 calories. So ultimately, I'm not cutting out carbs entirely yet. Haven't really cut out fats or anything like that. I've increased my water intake to about a little bit over 1.5 gallons. I usually drink about 1.25 gallons a day. So I'm sitting at about 1.5 gallons right now. Not really cutting anything besides my overall calorie intake till about Sunday. And then Monday, I'll be cutting out carbs and I'll be starting my water cut next week. And so, with that being said, I'm excited to show you guys my last training week of the Ghost Clash 2. Obviously, I'm training tomorrow, and I'm obviously training Friday, and then I have a few working days next week, and then I head to Miami about Thursday morning. So, this will be probably my last video, at least in this room, for the Ghost Clash 2. And on that note, let's get started. So, starting the week off with some bench with my training partner, Jean-Sebastian, also known as JS or JS Press on Instagram. Just want to do a quick shout out to my buddy. JS and I have been training partners now since about August. So what is that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 6 months now, and honestly in those 6 months alone, I think both of our actual strength progress has been completely unstoppable and unmatched. I wanted to highlight him specifically as this is my last training vlog for at least the Ghost Clash 2 prep, and I want to say that you don't necessarily need to have a training partner who's moving the same weight as you, nor do they even need to be in the same body weight or body class or weight class as you, you know? JS, I have 100 pounds in body weight over him, but what's important to me is mutual energy in exchange, right? And so for me, I'm very serious during my training sessions. Usually once I finish my top set for the day, I become a little bit more social, but for the most part, it's nice having a training partner who has the same goals in ambition, drive, or level of ambition and drive that you mutually share. And so I would say 90% of my success this prep has definitely been from my training partner Jean-Sebastian, not just because, you know, the way we push each other, but also, you know, there's times too where I'm stubborn or maybe even he's stubborn and we want to go for that extra rep, but sometimes we do need that external set of eyes to be like, no, let's not push it today. And so I think for me, being as healthy as I've been this prep, making sure things are warmed up, and honestly, for me having to put on 6+ plates onto a bar sometimes, having a training partner genuinely, and this is more selfish than celebratory, but it's honestly been pretty beneficial and nice, I'll be honest. It definitely makes the workout go a lot smoother, but also just having that friendly competition. You know, we're competitive with each other, but we share that same hunger and drive, and so I'll always celebrate that, and I've definitely been super fortunate to have a training partner like JS. So before we get into my top set for squat, I wanted to highlight my back downs first. I had 2 sets of 2 for 475-pound SSB squats. I basically did these after my top set. Yeah, even if I'm hitting PR squats, doesn't matter, 800 plus, 700 plus, whatever the volume or weight may be, definitely always want to hit my back down accessories, just because it's so easy to be focused and get warmed up for your top set. But remember, powerlifting competitions have 3 attempts. I guess you could technically scratch the other 2, but you know, that first squat isn't the last one. So having the mental capacity to turn off after your top and then turn back on to hit those back down accessories or whatever it may be, I think is the biggest change in what defines you as a strong powerlifter. So going into my top squat, before I even got to start, for those of you who don't know, we just opened this gym like 2 days before this event, and actually the combo rack that I'm using right now was kind of assembled incorrectly, so I wasn't able to move the racks in the squat stand portion in. And so basically I was locked in, I did all my dynamic warm-ups, and I came to set up the rack, and I could not move it. So I had to disassemble it and reassemble it before I could start squatting. And I'll be honest, I'm sure some of my friends who saw me in the gym that day, I was pretty frustrated. But anyways, here's my last warm-up, 727 pounds. And here, I'll go ahead and just shut up now, but this is my top squat, my heaviest squat for the Ghost Clash 2, 821 pounds. You guys, thank you again so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and wish me luck. I will see you guys next week.